So the semi-final between India and New Zealand will resume today with the Kiwis at 211 for 5 in the 47th over. Persistent rainfall didn't allow the match to be completed yesterday, and the game will now be resumed on the reserve day. But let's find out what happened before rain interrupted play. Take a look.
Bumrah was breathing fire, and it was only a matter of time before he got Martin Guptill.
Struck an early blow. A vital
little partnership, and Jadeja broke it as he slided one through the gate to dismiss Nichols. New Zealand had their two most experienced batsmen at the crease, but the Indian bowlers kept a tight leash on them.
He gets the gap as well, gets the 4. That should get him going. That's his second.
Even as Williamson laboured to a 79-ball half-century. Runs were hard to come by, and Williamson's wicket further pegged Kiwis back as they managed to put just 155 on the board in 40 overs. Taylor, after his initial struggles, broke the shackles to reach his 50 with a 6 off Chahal, an over in which the Kiwis fetched 18 runs. New Zealand were 211 for 5 in the 47th over when rain stopped play. Finally, after a long wait, match was deferred to Wednesday, and the game will resume from exactly where it had stopped.
And after the rain played spoilsport in the India versus New Zealand semi-final yesterday, so the match resumes today only if the rain gods are fine and are kind, in fact. Vikrant and Harbhajan Singh gets us the latest on the match and the weather forecast. Listen in.
It did drizzle for a very few minutes, and I was scared at that time, Baju. I got up in the morning. I said it can't be happening again, just to check. I've been up all night. It hasn't rained since evening. I mean, it didn't rain since evening. It rained briefly for a while, but it should clear out now. It'll stay cloudy, but it won't rain.
Yeah, it's going to be cloudy today, but no rain on the forecast. And I hope the rain stay away so India can come close to the win. So simple as that. You know, it's a good thing. You know, the game is starting today. Had we finished the game yesterday, T20 game, you know, it could have gone either way. But fresh game. I mean,
good for India. It didn't happen that.
Yeah, a game resuming from where it was yesterday. So. It's a good thing for India. I think they will chase down whatever is the total.
So India's first hurdle was, of course, the weather. Will New Zealand be another hurdle, or do you expect India to go to Lords?
Well, I think India will go to Lords. You know, no matter they will score another 20-30, but 240, 235, I think India should be able to chase that, provided they don't lose 3-4 wickets in first 5-6 over, which is very unlikely to happen. But it's a funny game. Cricket anything can happen, but I would back India to chase those 240 odds.
Yesterday, Baju, the conditions were conducive to faster bowling in the morning, especially it was swinging, it was seaming. Will the conditions be the same? You know, you've already had some play on that wicket.
Well, yes. Conditions are going to be the same. There won't be any changes in condition because it was quite similar like this yesterday, overcast, but today no rain. Yeah, so though they have played the game on the same wicket, but still early morning session, you know, there'll be still some help for the fast bowlers, and first 7-6 overs are going to be very important from batting's point of view. You know, if you know not to lose any wicket in those first 6-7 overs, I think India will be on a winning side.
Okay, let's go straight across now to consulting editor India Today, Boria Majumdar. He's joining us live from Manchester. Rahul Rawat, my colleague, who's joining us from the newsroom. Boria, it's been an extremely frustrating and exasperating time for any fan, you know, given the kind of weather that one has seen with rain interrupting or even abandoning a few matches this World Cup. But the match between India and New Zealand recommences today. What can we expect? How does the weather look like?
Weather looks fine. I'm at the ground, if you can see. And there you see the fans have already started to come in with still an hour and a half to go. You can see Indian fans. You can see cars with flags going. You can see Indian fans the other side of the road. Dinesh is showing you all of them. India's going to win, he says. You know, easily, he says, may not be easy. But if you see, you know, with still an hour and a half to go, and Dinesh, if you can just show them the sky. It's actually blue sky. Avantika, blue sky in Manchester is as rare as India winning 10 Olympic gold medals. Now the sky is actually blue. It's not overcast anymore. It is decent weather. We will have a 50-over game. I met Mahendra Singh Dhoni for breakfast. He actually gave me a hand with my luggage as I was checking out, and he said, if there is an interruption, will they reduce overs today? And I said, do you envisage an interruption? He said, no, because we are told till 2 p.m. it's fine. We should be over with the game by then. So that's what the Indian team's mindset is. They want to get it over and done with. Look at this. Indian flags, Indian... Sir, can you just move so we can show? There you go. He's there it is. All of the Indian memorabilia and merchandise. He's wearing one. So a lot of fan frenzy already starting here at Old Trafford, Avantika, and it'll only grow in the next hour and a half.
But you know, this fan frenzy and the kind of love that we have seen amongst the Indian fans, Boria, is justified. I mean, what a consistent form Team India has been in. An excellent performance by all of the opening batsmen, some of the bowlers as well. And I've personally been really enjoying your reports, you know, as far as absorbing the sights and sounds are concerned. The Indian fans literally taking it for granted that we've made it to the finals already.
Yeah, that's where the problem is. Don't take it for granted. This is a funny game. What do they know of cricket? Who only cricket knows, said CLR James, and he's right. I mean, there's a semi-final to be played. You need to bat and get those 235-40 runs. And New Zealand has a decent bowling attack. Yes, India are overwhelming favourites. Yes, India on, you know, sort of favourites to go to Lords, but we haven't gone there yet. So let's not jump the gun. Take it one step at a time. You know, I keep saying this. You play this game with skill, India's there. You play this game with emotion, anything can happen. The moment you start thinking, oh, you know what, Lords, you know what, World Cup final, things can go wrong. That's where you need to just be in the present, and knowing this team, having interacted with all of the boys, I can tell you they know what it is like to be in the present. They know there's a semi-final. They're not bothered about the build-up. They're not bothered about fans saying, oh, we are already there. No, we are not there. And they know that they need to finish this game and then go to London by this evening. It's a super team, and as you've said, you know, when you're at a World Cup, you need to enjoy because it's physically exhausting. Today afternoon, I've got to travel to Birmingham again. So just like the team, you need to try and sort of enjoy this intensity. Look at this now. Did I show this? There's a rickshaw with Indian flags. People will ply all of this. This is the funny part of covering Indian cricket. You will see all kinds of crazy things. Wish you were here. I would have put you on that rickshaw and you could have anchored from there.
That would be refreshing, Boria, indeed. But let me go straight across now to Rahul Rawat as well. Rahul, does India have a far better chance of winning if indeed it's a full game? And as Boria was saying, can the men in blue, can the boys underestimate the black caps, the Kiwis?
Well, absolutely, Avantika, but I agree with Boria, you know, as far as skill is concerned, India should win this match. But, you know, at this point in time, I think England cannot win, New Zealand cannot win this match. India will have to lose this match, you know, if New Zealand are going into the final. But as of now, it seems that, you know, the bowlers have done their job. 3.5 overs, they have to, you know, do away with those 3.5 overs. And there should be some juice on this wicket, considering it rained last evening, the entire day, virtually entire day yesterday, and there should be some juice, and you know, Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar can exploit that moisture on this wicket and get rid of these 4 overs and you know, have our batsmen back on that pitch. But it will also depend on your you know, top order, especially Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul and Virat Kohli. And as Boria mentioned, they have a decent bowling attack, decent pace attack rather, with Loki Ferguson, Trent Bolt, you know, a left-arm pacer, a quality left-arm pacer. So, but as of now, 211 for 5 on the board, 46.1 overs.
Okay.
India would be looking at around 230 runs, 235 at max, 40, and should be comfortable for this Indian batting lineup to chase that down.
All right. Thank you so much, Rahul, for joining us. Thanks, Boria. Always a pleasure to speak to you as well. We'll keep coming back to both of you for all of the updates once the match begins. But in the meanwhile, let's also hear what fans across the country are hoping from this match. My colleague Pooja Shali and Manjeet Sehgal, in fact, spoke to a couple of excited Indian fans who are absolutely thrilled once the semi-final match resumes today. Listen in.
What surprised even me here at the India Gate National Capital is that not only Indian fans, I've met some tourists who were at the India Gate and they're also clearly aware of the fan crazy and the fan frenzy for India's World Cup. Are you aware that there's a World Cup happening for the cricket here in the country?
Yes, we were just saying the match at the hotel, and we saw that it's New Zealand again.
New Zealand and India.
And
yes.
India, yes, and
Yes.
it's very crazy because we didn't understand the game
Yes.
stuff and everything, but it's really cool.
So
really
you didn't really understand what the crowd and the craziness was about?
No, we
Okay.
don't understand anything.
Where are you from, sir?
Colombia.
Colombia.
We're from Colombia, yes.
So this was your introduction to Indian cricket?
Yes,
match.
it's our first cricket match that we see today.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I hope you now will see today as well all the
Yes.
fan love that we have for the
Yes,
country.
of course.
But the ones who do understand, thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
आप देख रहे थे कल, तो आज जो अब पोस्टपोन हो गया है, उसका किस तरह से क्या आज फॉलो करेंगे, कितने जोश में देखेंगे?
बहुत जोश में देखेंगे हम लोग। जो कल मैच पोस्टपोन्ड हो गया उसमें बहुत नाम मिली है, सैड हो गए हम लोग। ठीक है,
अच्छा, सैड हो गए आप लोग, दुखी हो गया।
बहुत ज्यादा।
लेकिन 2011 फॉर 5 तो अभी चांस तो है अच्छा इंडिया के पास।
बहुत ज्यादा।
कल मैच देख रहे थे, जो क्रिकेट मैच चल रहा था इंडिया का, उस पे कुछ लग रहा है कि आज फिर से जीतेंगे, कुछ रहेगा?
बहुत बढ़िया लग रहे हैं।
हाँ, बढ़िया लग रहा है कि जीतेगा इंडिया, ऐसा।
दिल्ली की बिल्ली बन गई है अभी।
अच्छा। All right, so they've come. There are many of them are tourists here at India Gate, but they just told me a little while back they're going to head back and watch the match because remember it's been postponed to another day, but that enthusiasm remains.
We are inside a popular restaurant in Chandigarh, which has made special arrangements for the cricket fans. These are the lady cricket fans. Let's go close to them. मैं बताइए, ये मैच बारिश हो गई थी, अब शुरू हो रहा है दोबारा, क्या उम्मीद है?
इंडिया ही जीतेगा जी। इंडिया विल रॉक।
आप बताइए, वो आप क्या समझते हैं? बारिश से मैच रुक गया था, क्या रहेगा?
नहीं, अब बारिश नहीं पड़नी चाहिए, हम यही चाहते हैं कि इंडिया ही जीते। इंडिया।
So Avantika, these are the cricket fans in Chandigarh, the lady cricket fans. You can see they are dancing to the tune of dhol. We can see the fervor and enthusiasm among the cricket fans in Chandigarh who are now hoping that the weather will not play a spoil sport and India will win this cricket match.
Okay, so that was a detailed report on how the fans are waiting for this match to be completed and hoping that Team India, in fact, moves to the finals.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.